Welcome to So You Want to Eat No More or Less Meat? Tip 2. I'm Miriam Bross. I'm a vegetarian and I'm here to help you reach your goal easy and fast. Why do we eat the food we eat? Because we learned to eat that way, and then it turned into a habit because everything you repeat often enough becomes so automatic after a while that you forget it's just a habit. Why do you eat the kind of breakfast you eat every day? Because it's a habit. At some point, you figured out that this is what you want to eat, and then you just every morning you do it automatically. You prepare everything automatically. So routine is really your brain's way of saving energy, and that's why, especially with food, we often like to eat what is easiest, which means we fall back on what we already know. This is also another reason, because we already know this kind of food. It's safe for us. Our brain doesn't have to worry about it at all. We know it tastes reasonably well. Sometimes it's delicious. That's great too. So we just eat the same things over and over again. Now, when you want to make a big-ish change, so no more meat or less meat, you want to start by deciding on a new routine. You want to change your routine and you want to make it a habit as easily as possible. With this goal, you want to think long term. I once watched a TED Talk many years ago, and you will find the link below. And the guy who gave the TED Talk, I thought it was hilarious. He said that he was a weekday vegetarian. So he would eat vegetarian food during the week, but on the weekend he would eat meat. That was his sort of compromise, because he didn't want to be permanently a vegetarian, but he did want to reduce his meat intake because it's not actually that healthy for you to eat too much meat. Nothing is healthy when you eat too much of it. That's just... yeah, so he wanted a more varied diet, and his decision was to just be a vegetarian during the week, and then on the weekday he would eat meat. If that is your choice, why not? Try that if you wish. But decide on, especially if you want to eat less meat and do not want to become a vegetarian yet full time, decide on what it is you want to do. Making a decision is step 1, and then step 2, you can actually act on it. You can plan accordingly. If you go shopping once a week, you want to take this into account when you make your shopping list. So if you eat less meat, all right, what else do you need to eat more? Remember, tip number 1 is replace, replace, replace. Do not just leave out. You got to replace. So you got to buy more food of other types of food than what you used to eat. A different kind of, maybe a different cheese to put on your bread, or maybe a vegan spread, something new to try. And then after a while, when you like something, add it to your routine, add it to your habits. Do you have a meal you can turn vegetarian? Can you maybe eat muesli in the morning instead of a slice of bread with sausage? Or, what about lunch? Is it easy for you to have a vegetarian or vegan lunch? Whatever is easiest for you, make that part of your routine and plan for it. Make routine your friend, because it is. It's the easiest way to start into a new habit. Make it as easy for yourself as possible, and once it becomes a habit, once you are so used to eating the same food over and over again, it doesn't take long, because the brain wants it simple, wants it kept easy. So do that and let your brain take over. Let your brain make it automatic. Whether you reduce your meat intake or whether you just choose to become a vegetarian or a vegan, make it as easy for yourself as possible. Change your shopping list. Decide how you want to eat during the week and on the weekends. And then repeat, repeat, repeat. And that's my tip number 2. Thank you for watching. I'm Miriam Bross, and I will see you in the next video.